Officials in York Region have requested not to go into lockdown. With his thoughts, we're joined live via Skype by Vaughan's Mayor Maurizio Bevilacqua. Mayor, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
We heard from the medical officer of health in York Region. He signed off on this letter. Give us your thoughts as to why you don't think York Region should go into a lockdown.
Well, I think the numbers speak for themselves. I think that we've handled this COVID-19 exceptionally well here in York Region, and I have full faith in the medical officer, Dr. Kurji. He has demonstrated throughout the pandemic to know the pattern of COVID-19 and how to react to it. And not only react, but also be proactive and take measures like improving enforcement, and other measures that I think are serving the residents of York Region quite well. Part of our toolkit, of course, is education. We have enforcement and a great healthcare system here in York Region, but also a very important element in the fight against COVID-19 is personal responsibility. Every day in every way, as residents of the York Region, the province of Ontario, we need to ask ourselves what we are willing to do to reduce the spread and the transmission of COVID-19. These are the fronts. This is the comprehensive way of looking at it, informing people, having the tools of bylaws and enforcement, and of course, stressing the fact that we are at war with COVID-19, and we need everyone to act responsibly in order to reduce the transmission.
Personal responsibility, that is a key theme that we have been hearing about again and again in this fight against COVID. Now, I know from this letter that businesses are complying, that York officials believe that the people in York Region are following the rules by wearing masks. But when it comes to the social gatherings, which is really what the health officials are saying is causing the spread of COVID-19, how confident are you that people in York Region are not gathering with more than one household in their homes? And do you think that it's fair for enforcement officers to crack down on that?
Well, I think it's very, very important. I mean, look, to achieve change in COVID-19, we have to look at one person. The person, when we get up in the morning, we look in the mirror. That's where it starts. And I think that individuals that are going to have these large gatherings are not acting in their own self-interest, and they're not acting in the societal best interest. I think people need to recognize that these are extraordinary times that require extraordinary measures, and a real keen sense from individuals and a willingness to contribute to the reduction of transmission of COVID-19. It's not, nobody else is going to do it. It comes down to our willingness and our personal responsibility. That's what's going to get us over this very difficult and challenging time. You have the healthcare workers, the frontline workers doing their job. We have enforcement doing theirs. We have, obviously, scientists that have now come up with a vaccine. The point I'm making here, Jennifer, is that COVID-19 requires an all-out effort from everyone in society. This is a societal challenge, but it does start with the individual. Individual is the one that's going to determine how successful we are in our fight against COVID-19.
Absolutely, and let's hope more people hear your message tonight. Thank you for your time tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, Jennifer. Stay safe.
Okay, thank you. And that was Vaughan's Mayor Maurizio Bevilacqua. It is 8:50 and